True Lies. A good comedy. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Harry, sort of a secret agent, and not just that, but head of operations at some level. He has the authority to divert resources in an illegal, unethical, dangerous way. He has people he leads, and because his wife is apparently, maybe, well, he's sure, but we're not so sure what will happen. She's having an affair with second-hand car salesman. He says, okay, forget the operation, you go and follow her. And this guy is Arnold. His deputy mission, head of mission, says, well, national security. You know, when you delayed that thing because of the blowjob, and did you know about that? Yeah. So, amusing or tragic. People involved in national security, or knowledge that are doing stupid things. Let's eliminate this threat to our peaceful transition to our peace of mind. If we go out of this movie and think real life, Americans, no fewer than 75 million last November, have voted for the very stable genius, aka the ultimate idiot, buffoon, clown, liar, pathetic loser. Ultimately, he says he's such a big shot, but then we find that he's not paying, he's cheating, he doesn't pay taxes. I mean, it's like the epitome, the archetype of what you should not do as a person, as an individual, as the lowest of lowlives, the amoeba, something. This is, you must not do. They vote for it. Talk of national security. I mean, they've chosen the top guy, the one with the access to the buttons, to be this. So we must eliminate all incredulity when we see something in the movies and say, "Oh, this is not possible." This brings to mind the book, which you should read. You should stop watching this video and look for that book. It gives you so much insight into movies. Adventures in the Screen Trade, William Goldman, the one who gave the world, the public, movies, so many scripts, 2 award-winning, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, All the President's Men. He worked on A Bridge Too Far, on let me think, Marathon Man, and Princess Bride, and so on. And he wonderful. Not because I say so. If you look on the internet, it's listed by many among the top 10, and I would say it's number 1 important best books on movies. I had a chance to read Making Movies, Something I Met, This Kid Stays in the Picture, Robert Evans. What else? Who the Hell Is in It? Peter Bogdanovich. And an encyclopedia of movies in audio book format, and a few more. But Adventures in the Screen Trade beats them all. And he speaking of far-fetched scenarios, he mentions working on A Bridge Too Far, when something happened in reality at the crossing of a river, a big wave of Allied forces are eliminated, killed as sitting ducks on the river. And then others, the second wave, is supposed to go and cross in the same conditions when they saw that this is impossible. This is, I mean, they've seen the carnage in front of their eyes. And it's unbelievable, even if it happened. So he says that's some situations when you look at reality and you don't think this is possible, but it is. And I will just end with this. There's the incident of the Queen, the guy who enters the Queen's mansion, which is included, by the way, in the Quran. And it really happened. It sounds impossible. How can jumping the fence, going through the corridors, through a broken window, and not finding anybody in that huge stuff to stop him. So it's in the Quran, and it happened. One of the few things apparently that we see in the Quran, and that really happened, because much of the rest looks like speculation upon speculation. Anyway, trying to return. So yes, it's very interesting. Arnold Schwarzenegger is not one of my favorite actors. Indeed, he felt like he's not really an artist, an actor. But then we have twins. We have a good films he made, a good film, quite a few good films he made. And now recently he spoke so well about the failures of Trump, and that makes him quite a guy. So he plays very well Harry. Jamie Lee Curtis is excellent as Helen, his wife, and Bill Paxton. I think Bill Paxton. I appreciate very much Bill Paxton, and this Simon, car salesman. He's brilliant, pretending to be an agent. So the husband is really an agent, pretending to be a normal guy. And this fellow, in order to conquer, to win the hearts of women, he says, I'm a secret agent, and you have to be with me because you'll help the country, you'll help this mission I have. Which is preposterous, but he makes for a very funny, very amusing character.